Hello and welcome to Willand PE, week 5, lesson 2. I'm here with Jack.
Hi.
Happy St George's Day everybody. I hope everyone in England is having a nice day today and you're all safe and well. Right, today we're going to look at using implements to get stronger. So Jack's got his water bottle here, and in his water bottle is half a litre of water. So how much does half a litre of water weigh, Jack?
500 grams.
500 grams, which is how many kilos?
Half a kilo.
Half a kilo. Okay, so I know some of you might have concerns about young people lifting weights, but if your child is lifting up a 2-litre bottle of milk, here's one I emptied earlier and refilled with water. If you lift that up, Jack. So 2 litres weighs how much?
2,000 grams.
2,000 grams, which is how many kilos?
2 kilos.
2 kilos. So the 2-litre bottle of water is the same as this 2-kilo dumbbell. All right, so if your child can pick up some milk out of the fridge or help carry the shopping in, it's no different from lifting this weight. The mass is the same, it's just a different shape. So you can make your own implements. Right, so first of all, we're going to do some exercises. So can you remind everybody what a squat and a lunge is, Jack? Okay, so he's doing that just holding his water bottle, which, as all your children carry water bottles to school, that's half a kilo he's doing it. Now we can change keep the exercise the same, but we can change the difficulty of it in 2 ways. Just hold it close to your chest now, Jack, okay, and squat. That's good. So he's added some weight to his squats and lunge now by adding half a kilo. That's one way, so adding weight. So we could increase the weight, all right, and still hold it close to your chest in 2 hands. Yep. Okay, and go. Okay, and another one. So he's adding weight, so he's doing a 2-kilo weighted squat and lunge now. All right, good. Okay, that's one way. But especially for little people, that's not the first thing we do, is adding more weight. Although the movement's good, we can make the movement more difficult by lifting the weight above our head. So lift the water bottle above your head. So Jack's centre of gravity is normally around here. Okay, but now just by lifting the dumbbell up a little bit, his centre of gravity is now about there. So now if you do the squat and lunge now, Jack. Good. Could you do that one facing that way, please? And if you look at Jack's posture now, sorry, just face that way so your side won't come. That's it. So now his back is straight and the arms are above his head. If you're spending a lot of time doing your homework or inside, getting your weight above your head is a good one to help your posture. Go. So this is called an overhead squat now, and overhead lunge. That's it. Do another one for the camera, please, Jack. Yeah, good. Okay, and again, we can make this super hard. Jack, are you ready? Do you want to try? Can you manage this weight? As long as the movement still continues to look good, the weight is okay. So go on, do another one. Yep. Yeah, you do that. Yep. Good. Okay. So I'm happy with the quality of movement. So that weight is fine. So it just shows you the same exercise, squats and lunges, making it heavier, harder with either slightly more weight, so water bottle, a large water bottle, or increasing it above your head. So that's one example, but there's lots of different ways we can do things now. So let's try some different exercises to show everybody. One way is just to get movement and just push the weight around your body like this. So you're going to make as many different directions. So you don't have to go fast, whoop, and you've squeezed it and squirted. So be careful about that. What happens if you drink the water or squirt it on the floor? What happens to this weight?
It gets loaded.
Yeah, so now he's doing it with 495 grams, not 500 grams. Okay, so okay. Okay, go on. So you notice sometimes he's doing 2 hands and sometimes 1 hand. Just turn sideways again. So he's just getting used to controlling the weight in different directions. Oh, did I hear something click then? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Okay, good. Okay. Now you notice he's keeping his feet still and just reaching, bending and twisting and reaching with the weight. That's one thing to do. Now, Jack, now you can keep 1 foot still, but now try and start reaching around the clock. That's it, or the points of a compass. You could do north, south, east and west. That's it. Good. Well, what he's doing now, his arms, he's getting little dinosaur arms here now, his little T-Rex arms. So we always want to try and keep the range of movement big. So you can push each time, Jack, as well. So you can either keep your arms extended or he can push. There we go. Look, he's going round the clock and he's pushing forward and now he's pushing upwards. So, 2 ways of making this harder. Good. So as long as when you're lifting weights or any weighted implement, you want to try and get the range of movement as big as possible, as long as possible, so you're never getting stiff. Okay, so again, with weights, you can either make it, he was doing two-handed there, so you can make it harder 2 different ways. One is doing everything one-handed, so you do one-handed press, yeah, good. Yeah. So this is what we recommend people to start. So all you're doing is using a water bottle, so you should have no concerns there and the control. Just try and lunge a bit further there, Jack. I don't think that was your furthest, yeah. Is that as far as you can go?
No.
Go as far as you can go then. Right, so control, because you're just warming up, that's it. There we go. Now if you look at that, so imagine if you're playing badminton or tennis or you're doing cricket fielding or something there, you're just getting used to going down to low position and coming back, okay, and do a sideways one. Good, Jack. All right, so that's one way, one-handed, and the other way, like we said, is to make the weight heavier. So now he's using his milk bottle. Two-handed on this one, please, Jack. That's it. It's hard to grip, isn't it? That's it. So he's holding it close to his chest. Can you grip and then make it wider away as well? Further away from your body? And move. There you go. Is that more challenging? Above your head? Yeah. Good. All right, well done. Okay, so you notice so far all we've talked about is movement and just trying to get the body in different shapes. And so that's good because it gives the child some creativity and exploration. But then what you might find is they just keep going to one side or do everything to this side. So then we want to add some numbers, and we're going to use Mrs. O'Meara's idea of counting in French. So Jack, what you're going to do now is 10 on the left, 10 on the right, and you've got to count up to 10 in French. All right, here we go.
Sideways.
Yeah, any way you want, but you've got to do 10 on each side. So just press, I'll tell you what, just press above your head, left hand only. Left hand, 5 times to the left, 5 times to the right, but count in French. Okay, go. Hold on, stop a sec. As you lunge, press. Okay, yeah, start again. So start with at your shoulders, Jack. Start at your shoulder, and then step and press at the same time. Yep, yep.
12, 15, 16.
No, from sank.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's
6, 7, 8.
bit wider on the lunge. Bit wider on the lunge. Yes. Okay. So I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that on St. George's Day we're counting in French. But anyway, so thank you, Mrs. O'Meara, for that idea. Okay. So shake off now. All right. So there's some ideas about counting. We did 5 on each side there. And as long as the movement is okay, the weight is okay. If the movement with your child starts going like this, or they're going like this, the weight's too heavy. So lower the weight, a lighter water bottle, and make sure that they can extend fully all the time and they can control forward and back. Right, so there's an idea. Now we're going to revisit the bodybuilder. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of body weight exercise now. And this position here, same as when we did catching last week, this W position, almost the same for balance. So whenever you're going to have balance on your hands, we want your fingers spread. So I'm just going to lift my feet off the floor like that, and we call that a donkey kick. Okay, you try that. Okay, and turn sideways, Jack, so the camera can see you. And he's holding this position called tuck, so his feet are just coming up to his bottom, and he's holding the position. He's not trying to go up too high, where he's at risk of overbalancing. So he's just trying to hold that, hold it. Okay, good. Now what he's going to do is, Jack, I want you to land on one foot and go to a sit half turtle. So we've done half turtles before, here. So one leg goes underneath, and you reach up, and there. Now you're going to add donkey kick, land on one foot, half turtle. Donkey kick, land on one foot, half turtle. Try that. Just 2. Do a couple. All right, so you can do them slow for strength and balance. Slow as you can, control. Take off, yeah, and land. And slowly now, slowly, slower than that, and come back. Yeah, one more, slowly. So land and control, control. So this is where strength and balance come in, okay? Now stand up, Jack. Now what I'd like you to do is 2 really fast, standing up in between. So donkey kick, half turtle, stand up. Donkey kick, half turtle, stand up. As quick as you can. Ready, and go. Stand up, down, donkey kick, land, half turtle, down, stand up. Okay? Does that raise your heart rate a bit more? I don't know. Does that one there is a bit, once you've got the control, then you work away and get a bit faster, and that gets your heart rate going. So there's some ideas for getting physical on lesson 2. Thank you and goodbye. Thanks, Jack.